Seniors, you've been misled. For years, the food industry told you fat was the enemy. Then they reversed course and started pushing highly processed, cheap vegetable oils as your new, heart-healthy allies. You're caught in a crossfire of conflicting advice, and it's exhausting. But what if the truth was buried somewhere in between? What if some of the fats you're probably eating right now, yes, even the ones labeled natural or clean, were quietly destroying your joints, stiffening your arteries, and draining the muscle from your legs every single day? You wouldn't hear it on the news. You wouldn't spot it in the supermarket aisle. But the science is finally catching up, and the results are alarming. In this video, we reveal the 4 worst fats you should never touch after 60, and the 4 best fats that can rebuild strength, slash inflammation, and recharge vitality. Every claim you hear is drawn from peer-reviewed research, not hype. So stay to the end, because the #1 good fat on our list has been shown to cut the risk of heart attack and stroke by nearly 1/3, and you probably have it in your kitchen right now. Let's dive in. We'll count down the 4 worst fats first, starting with the least harmful and building to the absolute worst. At number 4 are reheated fry oils. You know that greasy smell at a fast food place? That's oxidized frying oil being reused again and again. When oils rich in polyunsaturated fats, like soybean, corn, or sunflower oil, are reheated, they break down into toxic compounds called aldehydes. Think of aldehydes as microscopic rust that attacks your bloodstream. Researchers publishing in the journal Clinical Nutrition found that just one meal cooked in reheated oil reduced artery flexibility by 18% in adults over 50. Scientists writing in food chemistry discovered that toxic aldehydes can increase 20-fold every time the oil is reheated. This isn't just a restaurant problem. Many people at home do the same thing, saving yesterday's oil in a pan and using it again for dinner. But that oil is no longer stable. It's loaded with oxidized compounds that damage your arteries and inflame your tissues. A better option? Ditch the repeat use. Use heat-stable oils like avocado oil, or simply switch to roasting or air frying to avoid the reheat problem entirely. Number 3 is trans fats, also known as industrial trans fats. These were invented to make food last longer on store shelves. But inside your body, they do the opposite. They lower your good cholesterol, raise the bad, and light a firestorm of inflammation in your arteries and tissues. A landmark review in the New England Journal of Medicine found that getting just 2% of your daily calories from trans fats raises your risk of heart disease by more than 30%. They're still found in imported pastries, microwave popcorn, non-dairy creamers, and powdered drink mixes. Sometimes even in baked goods labeled as 0 trans fat. If the serving size is small enough, the label can legally round down to 0. Trans fats interfere with cell membranes and hormone receptors. They also stiffen the very blood vessels that need to stay flexible as you age. If your energy has been dragging or your memory has been foggy, these invisible fats could be quietly interfering. Check every label. The words partially hydrogenated oil are a dead giveaway. If you see it, toss it. Coming in at number 2 are the fats in processed meats: bacon, deli ham, salami, hot dogs. These meats are convenient and full of flavor, but they come at a cost. The problem isn't just the saturated fat, it's the chemical preservatives like nitrates and nitrites. When heated, they create compounds that are toxic to your blood vessels and brain. In a study published in the journal Nutrients, researchers tracked over 2,000 older adults. Those who ate processed meat 4 or more times per week had 38% higher levels of C-reactive protein, a major marker of body-wide inflammation. Chronic inflammation is not just an annoyance. It's linked to arthritis, insulin resistance, and even cognitive decline. These meats are also often high in sodium, which compounds the damage by raising blood pressure. Even lean turkey slices can be culprits if they're preserved with nitrites. Always read the fine print. Uncured isn't a guarantee. Some brands use celery powder, which still converts into nitrite during digestion. If you want meat, go for fresh cuts. Roast a chicken, slice leftover steak, or bake turkey breast yourself. Your joints and your brain will thank you. And now, the #1 worst fat for anyone over 60 isn't just a single ingredient. It's a deadly combination. It's the sugar fat bomb hiding in ultra-processed foods. Donuts, snack cakes, chocolate-covered cereal bars. These foods combine cheap, refined fat with fast-digesting sugar, and the damage they cause is extreme. The sugar spikes your insulin. The fat gets locked into storage. Then the crash hits, leaving you foggy, irritable, and craving more. This constant cycle trains your body to depend on quick hits of energy while quietly building metabolic dysfunction. Researchers writing in the journal Age and Aging followed older adults who ate a high amount of ultra-processed foods. The result? They had a 50% higher risk of premature death compared to those who ate real, whole foods. These foods are designed to be addictive. Their textures, flavors, and smells are engineered to override your natural hunger signals. And when fat and sugar are combined in this way, your metabolism pays the price. If you want strong muscles, a sharp brain, and a healthy heart, this is the first fat to cut. Now for the good news. These are the 4 best fats for people over 60. Fats that nourish your joints, protect your brain, and lower your risk of disease. Each one has clinical evidence showing real benefits. At number 4, we have walnuts. Don't underestimate these little nuts. Walnuts are packed with plant-based omega-3 fats, vitamin E, and antioxidants that support your memory and protect brain tissue. In a clinical trial published in the journal Nutrients, seniors who ate a handful of walnuts every day for just 8 weeks showed an 11% improvement in memory speed. Walnuts also help reduce inflammation and improve blood flow to the brain. They've been linked to better mood and even reduced risk of depression in seniors. For best results, store them in the fridge to keep their oils fresh. Toss them into yogurt, salads, or eat them straight as a snack. Coming in at number 3 is the avocado. It's not just trendy, it's powerful. Avocados are loaded with monounsaturated fat, potassium, fiber, and antioxidants. But their most impressive benefit is how they clean up cholesterol. In a controlled study from the Journal of Nutrition, people who ate 1 avocado per day for 5 weeks saw a 27% drop in their small, dense LDL particles. These small particles are especially dangerous because they sneak into arterial walls and cause plaque. Avocados also provide lutein, which supports eye health and may improve cognitive function. A quarter to half an avocado a day can go a long way. Number 2 is something most people throw away: salmon skin. The skin of fatty fish like salmon and mackerel is one of the most healing fats you can eat. It's loaded with omega-3 fats, collagen, and amino acids that nourish your joints and reduce pain. In a 12-week clinical study published in the journal Nutrients, seniors with osteoarthritis who ate fatty fish with the skin twice per week saw a 22% drop in knee pain and a 15% boost in mobility. Fish skin also contains selenium, a trace mineral that supports thyroid function and may help protect the brain from age-related decline. So don't scrape it off. Crisp it in a pan or roast it until golden. It's not waste, it's medicine for your joints. And finally, the number 1 best fact for anyone over 60 is extra virgin olive oil. It's the foundation of the Mediterranean diet and the most researched fat in the world. In the landmark Predimed trial, published in the New England Journal of Medicine, Older adults who consumed extra virgin olive oil daily for over 5 years had a 30% lower risk of heart attack, stroke, or cardiovascular death. That's a real difference, and it comes from just 1 to 2 tablespoons per day. Olive oil is rich in oleic acid and antioxidants like oleocanthal, a compound that works like natural ibuprofen in your bloodstream. Extra virgin olive oil also supports brain health. In multiple studies, it's been linked to better memory, lower Alzheimer's risk, and slower cognitive decline. It's one of the most powerful everyday tools you can use to age well. Drizzle it on salads, add it to cooked vegetables, or swirl it into soup right before serving. This isn't just a cooking fat. It's liquid gold for your heart, brain, and blood vessels. So let's recap what we've learned. The worst fats to avoid after 60 include reheated fryer oils, industrial trans fats, processed meats with nitrates, and ultra-processed sugar fat bombs. The best fats to add after 60 are walnuts, avocados, salmon skin, and extra virgin olive oil. This isn't about giving things up. It's about replacing what harms you with what heals you. So if you're over 60, here's your challenge. Pick one bad fat to cut this week. Replace it with one of the healing fats. Then pay attention. You might notice less stiffness, sharper focus, more energy, and yes, better strength and balance too. Let us know in the comments, which fat are you cutting first, and which good fat will you try instead? We reply to every comment with a personal tip. If this video helped you, help someone else. Click like, share it, and subscribe for more science-backed videos every single week. Stay strong, stay sharp, and most of all, keep moving.